Hey, what is up guys? In this video we're going to be reviewing a long time figure I've been wanting to get for quite a while now. He is pretty hard to find these days, and that is Figma Lelouch from Code Geass here. So this is what he looks like. Just get this closer to the camera. In the box, this is what the packaging looks like. It's pretty old. This box already feels very worn. Yeah, this figure was done a long time ago. I really hope the images I've seen online doesn't make the face really look like that, but we'll go ahead and see, and then we'll do a comparison on how well it stands after all this time. So we'll go ahead and unbox it already. So we got some information here straight after opening, kind of like what SHF does with the helmet, how to put on the helmet. I heard that's a lot harder to put on, but we'll go ahead and see. Definitely feels like an older figure. Okay, that was a bit tough. Okay, so here we have Lelouch, man himself. We have a lot of plastic. So just get him close to the camera here so you guys can see. Let's see if I can make that look a bit clearer. So that's how his face looks like. Outfit looks good. The gold is a bit faded though. Definitely an older figure. Let's go ahead and check out some of the accessories he comes with. Comes with his little cat. I forgot the name of this cat. But this cat was very hilarious in that one episode when it took his little helmet, which I have here, which is another accessory. So this is what the helmet looks like. This little peg there. I think this is the one that goes on the Lelouch's body. It's amazing how old this figure is, honestly. And then we got a hand for the gun that he has in that one scene. Looks like it comes already straight on the hand already, straight out of the package. I don't think this is removable, actually. It feels really stuck in there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to take that out. So I will just probably leave that in there. And then we have the part of his neck for if you want to attach this helmet on the body, you would need to push it through these little holes here, like that. And that's what it's gonna look like. You can see Lelouch's head there. This is kind of like a beheaded Lelouch, actually. It's kind of strange. So that's what that accessory is for. And then we have a very old cell phone hand. Cell phone. Wow, flip phones. In 2026? That's crazy. Guess we're seeing all kinds of things. And then we get our usual Figma sandwich bag and stand here. And then some faceplates. Let's go ahead and get these faceplates out so I can show it to you guys. We got a pretty confident, smiling Lelouch here. Normal eyes. It's a bit undercover as usual. Here's a bit of the eyes are a bit off on this one. I don't know. I feel like let me get make that a bit clearer. Yeah, the eyes look a bit off. I don't know. Doesn't look as good. So, we just opened the accessories. Let's go ahead and compare Lelouch with his packaging. So we saw this image here. This looks like an easy pose to do. So let me show you guys a bit closer. That's what his face looks like in the package. That's what he looks like straight out of the box. Now, I don't know, it looks kind of different. This one has a bit of a sadder mouth. You can kind of see it. So let's go ahead and test out the articulation though, if this still holds up. The head pretty much doesn't move up and down at all. Got a little bit of left and right. Yeah. Can look down, looks like. Yeah, he can look down about that much. Looks up about that much because of his long hair there. That's as much as he can go. No ab articulation at all because this is one of those older figures. So definitely gonna be posed mainly standing. Arm articulation is pretty good. Wow, this actually goes pretty far. Can touch his own face. Wow. I'm pretty impressed actually. Now let's see how far it can stretch. Stretch back about that much. Forward about that much. Out to the side. Pretty good. I wonder if you can make him cover his eye. He's covering his eye. He's not going to use his Geass. Okay, let's go ahead and put the arm back. It's an interesting articulation on these arms, but the way he's a bit stocky fella, so I like how the way it covers up. And this is definitely like some type of rubber because there's a bit of a flap here. It can go up and down, kind of like those old Japanese schoolgirl shirts. So that's kind of interesting too. So you can do it for both hands. You could probably in T-pose pretty well too. T-pose. He commands you with his Geass. And then let's go ahead and test out his legs. Kicks out about that. Oh, wow. That is pretty good. That is a pretty far kick. He kicks back about that much. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, yeah, this articulation is pretty good. More than a 90-degree angle bend on the legs there. Yeah. Yeah, I think if you guys are looking for a Lelouch, this still holds up pretty well for an old figure. Probably would have added an ab crunch. That's the only thing, because like modern day figures, ab crunches just add a whole lot more depth to them. I don't know. Like if you look at the ones I got here, even the ones that aren't really necessary to have ab crunches do have ab articulation. So let's go ahead and test out some other things with his accessories. So his cat should be able to wear the helmet. So let's go ahead and try that out. So we can see a bit of a cut here on the cat. So we should be able to take that out. I mean, this is the only instruction manual also that this comes with. I always thought it would come with like a bit more information. I think the cat's name was Lulu for some reason. Oh no, that was Lelouch's nickname. Comes with more hands, it looks like. Open palm hands, bit of a grabby hands, and fists, 2 fists. But Lelouch isn't really a fist fighting person. Maybe there's some more instructions in the box. Oh yes, there are more instructions in the box. So these are the instructions in the box in Japanese. So it's about showing how to put Lelouch's head on. And that's about it. Yeah, nothing for the cat, I guess. So let's go ahead and see if we can get the cat's head off. It sounds a bit weird. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, so the cat's head comes off. Did take a bit of twisting, but yeah, there's a peg there. There's a bit of hair. That's how you know this is pretty old. You know what? I think I could put this cat's head on a Figma body. I can probably put this on the Lelouch's head, actually. That'd be funny. Because if the helmet fits on the Lelouch, it should be able to also fit on the... Oh, no. Here you go. That's funny. Yeah, that was pretty simple to put on, actually. But I think this cat head can probably go on some Figma bodies. That I need to find the name of this cat, but it's hilarious, actually. So I'm really liking this. Probably let's see if he can hold it. I think he's supposed to be able to hold the helmet. There's a hole in there, so he should be. I think it's good enough. I know the SHF comes with like 2 helmets, but I guess 1 helmet should be good enough. I like it already, though, guys. Why don't we give him his gun shooting hand? Oh, these hands are so old. I don't want to break it, you know. So let's go ahead and switch out the handle. Jeez. Yeah, these are... I feel like I'm gonna break it. It's so old, these figures. That's the one thing you gotta be careful for, guys, with these kinds of figures. They are so old. High risk for breakage, so yeah, just be careful. Ooh. Okay. So similar to that hand, we gotta really like push that in there. Make sure it's nice and tight. Oh, jeez. Okay, let me pick that up. So, because this is old, it is a bit tougher to slot in the hole, it seems. Guessing this never was placed in. The hand was never really switched out as often. I would like Lelouch holding a gun hand. He does use this like a few times, but mainly when he's in his Zero outfit. He almost never pulls out this gun when he's in his Zero outfit, I guess. But yeah, that's how he looks like with his gun. The one he pulls on Suzaku and that one in the beginning of the season. I think the first season when he shoots that one guy, family member of his, turns out to be a family member of his down. It's pretty dark. So that's how he looks like. It's a pretty iconic gun, actually. He used, because he sadly had to use it, pulled this out a couple times. But that's how he looks like. Let's go ahead and do some size and scaling comparisons. So here we have Lelouch next to Deku. He's still pretty tall, just like the anime. Let's have him next to Jujutsu Kaisen Yuji Itadori. Actually, he's about the same height as Itadori, so I think this is pretty accurate for a teenage character, actually. I would say. Deku wasn't always the tallest one in his crew, so I don't really blame him. Let's go check him out next to Sonic the Hedgehog. Pretty accurate to a human next to a hedgehog pose. Let's check him next to SHF Todoroki. So yeah, definitely a teenager height here. Of course, SHF has a bit of a blocky, bulkier, strongman type of vibes, which Lelouch isn't, so being skinny is pretty normal. And then let's test him out with the next to Chainsaw Man figure. Bit of a skinnier, bit closer to the height also, which is pretty nice. So I think Reze is trying to seduce him here. So in the anime universe, I think this height is still pretty accurate. Figma still, I haven't had any problems with Figma figure heights. At least from these old figures, it looks like it's a pretty good height. Next to Toga, he's definitely not supposed to be taller than Toga, so this is pretty good. And now let's test him out next to our strongmen we got back here. We got Toji, State Chef Toji, and we have Jada Toys legend himself, David. So he was always a pretty tall guy, so this height still makes sense to me. I don't know about you guys, but I think Figma still did a great job with this figure. Articulation's pretty solid, and that gun's pretty nice too. I should probably put this cat was pretty nice too. It's a bit humorous, it's adorable, very accurate to the anime. So yeah, I think there's a lot to enjoy with this collection. If you want to still utilize the Zero helmet, you can still put the Zero head on the cat, which is also nice too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review video. I do think that this is still a great figure in 2026. Even though it's very old, hopefully we get a new one. Happy anniversary to Code Geass. It's the year 2026, so I know this anime is having its anniversary. So I just wanted to do this video to do them justice and to use his Geass powers. Yeah. Geass powers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. I got a couple more figures. I just ran in the rain trying to record this, so hope you guys stick around for those. See you next one. Oh wow, he stands pretty well. Oh man, for an old figure, is not bad. All right, guys, peace out.